Kerala has made major strides in the startup sector. In the last 8 years, Kerala has witnessed establishment of 6,200 startups with an investment of rupees 5,800 crore, creating 62,000 employment opportunities. We aim to establish 15,000 startups and create 1 lakh employment opportunities by 2026. Kerala's initiatives in the area has been acknowledged globally. Global Startup Ecosystem Report stated that there is 254% growth in startups from July 2021 to December 2023. Kerala, the pioneer in the information technology sector, is now catching up with others who started later but went ahead. Our info and technoparks are successful experiments. We have a digital university and a digital science park. This aims to foster cutting-edge research, startups and digital entrepreneurship. Yet another new sector in which we have shown interest and taken initiatives in aerospace, government has taken steps to facilitate investments in this area. In this context, I would also like to mention that we are facilitating graphene-based advanced technological material research under the leadership of Digital University. Graphene is a material with tremendous potential for use in electronics and energy. Kerala has taken steps for achieving a clear energy economy. We have set up Hydrogen Valley project in Kochi, and I am happy to mention here that this has been recognized by the World Economic Forum, Davos, as one of the 13 leading global industrial clusters. Earlier in this speech, I mentioned about the mark made by the human resources personnel of Kerala in the health sector in all countries across the world. Now, Kerala is making its presence felt in enterprises manufacturing medical devices with a significant share of this industry in India at 42% in our state. We have an initiative in the manufacture of nutraceuticals too. We have established a Center of Excellence in Medical Research, the Institute of Advanced Virology and Life Science Park, Thiruvananthapuram. On the physical infrastructure front, Vizhinjam Port development is proceeding fast, and the project will be completed in 2028 ahead of schedule. The port is making Kerala a hub of transshipment of goods. There is tremendous scope for ancillary development. We have got approved for the Kochi-Bangalore Industrial Corridor from the Union Government, and land acquisition for the same has proceeded at a fast pace. As all of us know, Kerala is a society which has a high level of debating and leveling of criticisms. One can at times feel that no progress is recognized by the critics. When criticism itself becomes the end and not the means to achieve the end of improvement, it ceases to be constructive. Nevertheless, tangible achievements speak for themselves, and with information at their disposal, public can appreciate the progress achieved in the state. In Ease of Doing Business Index, Kerala is ranked first among Indian states, and the Year of Enterprises organized by Kerala has been recognized as a best practice at the national level. We have been able to make our public sector units function profitably. One of our PSUs, Keltron, along with some of the MSMEs registered here, has collaborated in the Chandrayaan project, a pride of our nation. The share of the manufacturing sector in gross state value added, which was 9.8% in 2014-15 has risen to 11.5% in 2023-24. According to periodic labor force survey data, employment Kerala grew by 16% during 2017-18 and 2023-24 to reach 1.51 crore in 2023-24. It has been noted that there is a notable shift in the state's employment structure towards the formal sector. It can go on narrating instances of progress and achievements, but let me stop the narration with these illustrative examples. Let me also state that we take criticisms in our stride and try to understand what remains to be done in our march forward and making Kerala an investment destination. I conclude by telling this distinguished gathering that for making Kerala an investment destination, the government of Kerala shall strain every nerve and leave no stone unturned. We have an end-to-end approach with a holistic perspective to implement our plan, not incrementally but substantially. With these words, I declare this meet open with extreme happiness and hope that the discussions here will provide a new direction to Kerala's quest to be an investment hub and in building a knowledge society.